What up, brother? It's your boy Crazy Push That Prative. I'm blessed. You already know. We here live at Paramount, my home gym. One of the best gyms in Jersey, in my opinion. Of course, I'm biased, but hey, what else matters? We got back day. We're 8 weeks out from my competition, Miami Pro, Miami Beach Pro. Yeah, we said it. We manifested it. It's live. It's happening. So we, again, back day. Real intentional, real focused, real zeroed in. I got my ashwagandha in me if I said it right. But yeah, focus, intentional, and intent. That's what we are running with today. That's the overall theme of the prep. Be intentional with what we do. Make sure we're working towards the goal at all times and hitting our marks. Back to the warm-up. Before I get into the deep work, make sure my movements feel good. My paths, my angles, my engagements. Really trying to make the body pop, the muscles pop. So you gotta make sure you're hitting the full movements. Getting the full range of motion. I was doing those assisted and banded for a while so that I was getting through the full range of movement, motion, yeah. Took the bands off a few weeks ago. Now my movements feel more fluid. I don't feel like I'm struggling through it, and I'm engaging the right parts, keeping my chest open, lats spread, getting the meat and potatoes of the work going. Second back day this week.
Second back day this week?
I'm pretty sure. Yeah, the split is crazy. Focus mostly on the upper body, obviously, but trying to get some real growth happening. So coach was like, yo, blow out the upper body as many days as possible. So I got a nice little split where I throw legs and quads in randomly with a chest and not randomly, strategically with a chest or a shoulder day, so that I'm getting the full load and I'm getting all the volume needed in the sets and reps to create growth, really fill out and harden. So we're trying to hit some of this lower lat this week. So we're gonna swing these hoes. Here we go. I have high lat inserts, so I'm working on bringing some out that lower lat, that thickness and density. I like to go one over. It needs a nice open space so you can pull smooth. Nothing gets in the way. It's a good feeling when you move up in heavier weights, but the reps move smoothly. It's a real good feeling. A lot more controlled, stable, and you have good mind-muscle engagement and connection. So my rep scheme for most days is between 8 to 12. As I've gotten more mature and more years in me with my training, I utilize feeder sets more. And I work my weights up kind of systematically. 2 kind of warm-up fill-out sets. My third warm-up set is normally like 70% of my working weight. And then my working weight is where I get my reps in for either failure or for the prescribed set. More of my workouts have been 12s and sets of like 12 more recently, so you really get volume in and fill and nice and dense. I can get a good pump, but it's nice and dense and full what we're trying to get to.
You generally add more weight, or you'll go for more control within a rep before moving on to a higher weight?
More control before I move up to my weights. Because there's some times where, you'll get 5 reps smooth, and then the 6th or 7th will almost kill you. Muscle endurance. So sometimes stay at a weight till you get the right amount of reps that you want. It feels controlled, you're able to control it without a spotter or somebody else behind you. That's when you know, all right, I can progressively and safely move up in weight. And then when you get up to the new weight, depending on how those movements feel, it'll let you know if you should stay there or drop down or sort. And I just think of it like slicing a cake, preferably an ice cream cake. can't get cut through, it's not ready yet. When you're able to slice through that cake smoothly and get to the bottom, that's when the cake is ready. So think of the same thing. So we got low cable row next, but I want to hit like 2 sets of a chest supported dumbbell row. Oh yeah, that felt good. I like doing these because I get a real good stretch. I can control the movement. And I have gravity on my side. Back's pretty loose. Yeah, we warmed up for sure. So just want to hit a few of these. Make sure my movement is good. Yeah, that's nice. Those were smooth. I like using the mag grips, kind of take your hands out of it sometimes, so it allows for full movement engagement through the lats. Now we're gonna toss some weight up on here. And eeny, meeny, miny, I'm not feeling tiny. It's a nice place to start. And as much as the load matters, the quality of the movement matters more. Because if you're getting shit movements, you're building shit muscle. Oh yeah. Sweaty. Still feels smooth. Still feels fluid. We can move up. Yep. I like training in the mornings better than at night. I have more energy. I feel more focused and locked in. And it gets my day feeling much better. People think you tire out when you train in the mornings, but you actually have more energy most days. Fitness is a whole phenomenon. One of the most impressive part of all this, I ain't got no damn straps. Hands is tied. These Ventura rows are killer.
I was gonna say, what do you do there?
It's a great back builder, lower back. So you're hitting your erectors, spinae, and your lower back when you're doing your stiff leg and when you're holding the weight loaded. The dumbbell rows themselves, I like doing the Ventura row with the dumbbells because I get a little bit more control. For me, that's something I need to build my back and my mid back, is control within my movement. So the dumbbells allow me to get a good hang and stretch, quality pull throughout the whole movement. I can orientate my elbows as needed. So when I'm hitting a little bit more upper back, I'm pulling a little higher. When I want to get a little bit more row in and mid back, I come elbows a little tighter. The whole time the weight's loaded, your body's engaged. So it's a nice total body taxer. Flexibility is crucial. So I try and stretch and hit poses in between movements. Allow the muscle to fill out and get a full engagement, especially after it's full of blood and pumped from the movement itself. Sometimes you feel different muscles when you're pumped and full. So hitting poses when you're pumped and full allows that muscle to really stretch, allows the body to acclimate to being open and engaged in such a manner. Much love and appreciation. I thank you guys for tuning in and watching. Hit the bell button to get notifications. Subscribe if you're not already subscribed, or like, comment, show some love. But we will be back with more. Believe you me.